Out here, it's a really cute frontage, so we're going to do beautiful picket fence.
Yep.
We're going to do a really cute letterbox to match the new vibe of the house, and then we'll have a nice gate.
We're going to obviously do some repair work
Our
there.
lovely awning will be replaced. Coming into this little area, replacing
the tiles.
and tidying up the tiles as
What
well.
are we thinking in terms of colour palette for the facade? Are we going traditional, or are we going a bit more?
We're going traditional, we're going warm, but we are bringing some modern elements to it. So we will have a little bit of a soft grey, but we don't want it completely contrast with the house. So it'll all be light, airy, beautiful, clean, timeless.
Okay, nice.
The timber work will be repaired. As you can see, like, it needs love.
Yeah.
Window will be sanded back as well. We'll get rid of the Christmas lights because Christmas is well and truly over. And then the extension at the back will mimic the front as well. So it'll all be cohesive because right now it feels a little bit separated.
Yeah, very nice. We've got ornate details, which is still here, which is great.
Yeah, so we
the
really want to
hallway.
keep a lot of the detail in the original part of the house, which I think they've done anyway.
Yeah.
But again, it's been a few years since the last reno, so we're just going to update it once again and just give it a fresh look.
Are we keeping the Ferrari red?
Ferrari red's got to go.
The home was updated in the early 2000s. They've done a number on it. Obviously, almost 20 plus years now since the works have been done. Timber windows, are we going to leave it?
We're leaving.
We're going to leave it. So we're going to keep celebrating what it is.
A lot of people are just not doing timber windows anymore.
It's controversial. Everyone
It's very
seems to be painting
controversial.
it lately.
Everyone's painting it, and it's also, like, a lot of the time people will replace these even in an original home with aluminium. But I think this really talks to the character of the room. We're just going to give them a nice sand, clean them up. But I think a big refresh will be the window furnishings. So taking them away from the picture rails, which is odd, taking them to the ceiling, and we're going to have really beautiful drapery. I think it'll make a really big difference. New lighting throughout. It's going to be stunning. And then a nice fresh coat of paint, tidy up. All the floors will be polished as well. So in the original part of the house, we do have the original flooring, which I love.
We're going fresh coat, we're going matte, we're going, what's
We're going
the
a
thing?
semi-gloss.
Semi-gloss?
So I don't want it too glossy because you'll see every spec, but I do want it to have some kind of wow to it. And I think original homes do look good with some kind of gloss. I think a matte sometimes will feel a little bit bland. We're going really, really dark, so everything will feel really crisp. We're going soft on the walls, but it will feel quite contrasty in terms of flooring being dark, walls being light.
Okay.
It'll be really pretty.
So we've got 3 sets of different timbers here, right? When we're putting the finish in the floors, will there be consistency? You know, are there going to be 3 different shades? How do you see that playing out?
So we'll have the black Japan finish at the front, and it'll continue all the way to the concrete.
And we're going to Black Japan here as well?
Yeah, so all of this detail will be staining the same. So this is where I get really excited.
Okay. It's like, where do you start, where do you stop? Do you recreate in accordance to what people are expecting today? Or do we celebrate what's here and enhance it?
Kind of in between. So I do like that they have quite a contemporary extension, and I think for a family, or actually whoever's buying this, it's so nice to have such a vast space to work with. We are just updating it. It's going to be really, really cool. So we're painting, we're changing light fittings, we're regrinding all of the concrete. So it will also bring up a lot of the texture and colour that's kind of been worn off. So we're getting rid of the red, we're getting rid of the colour, and we're bringing colour back in, but in the right way. We're obviously keeping the material being timber, but we are painting all of this, and for good reason. So if you're standing kind of further back from where you are and you're looking out to the garden, there's a bit going on. There's lots of windows, panels, screens, the whole shebang. And so a really clever way of just softening all of this is actually to paint it quite dark so that it blends into the landscape.
We've got a bit of work to do here. We can't really salvage this timber, right? It's too far gone.
This is probably a good example of why people don't use timber. This is smashed by the sun, so we're just repairing. It'll have a new look. It'll be in that same colour as inside.
Most houses in Marrickville, you either have one or two. You either have a backyard, grass, or you have a pool. Beautiful thing about this, it's actually got 3. It's got entertainers, pool, and a backyard. Well, I love that they've put a stained glass here, especially on the part of the home that's been updated. You don't usually find that. You usually see the stained glass stays where the home, you know, where the older part of the
Well, I
home
think
is.
this part of the house is all new, so it's really unexpected that they would go to the length of having something like this. And I think, you know, standing back and seeing it, it does feel like a little bit of a work of art.
Yeah.
Obviously, it pays homage to the people that have lived here.
I love the amount of natural lighting here. It's such a value add. I mean, it's probably the number one thing on everyone's checklist when they're looking for a home is natural light. This house has it. It's got windows on all sides.
It's got windows everywhere. So this will be painted and refreshed. We'll style it as another living space.
So, main bedroom. This is interesting. I mean, we've got a sliding door. I think it's cool.
Well, I think the architecture was designed like this so that you do have a cross breeze. So you could be downstairs, have everything closed and have the windows open up here and still have like air going downstairs.
Yep.
I also think it's really clever that there's louver windows in here with fly screens, which are in perfect condition, so that you can open up everything, and it almost feels like a little treehouse up here.
So, Steph, it's going to be interesting to see your stamp here. What's the turnaround time we're looking here?
So we're doing it in about 2 to 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks.
Complete.
Wow. Because most people would interpret this project as this is going to take 2 to 3 months.
We've got a schedule of works.
Yeah.
We've got the same trades that we like to use quite frequently. So it's been really nice with Ronnie. She communicates with me direct, and then we get advice from you, and it's all a nice moving machine.
Well, I guess everyone's going to stay tuned for the finished product.
It's going to be pretty.